Okay, I am now back. I have returned. I'm gonna do Landios next. But yeah, we confirmed 40 meters. Nyoxio, get used to those 40 meters because that's your breakpoint, right? If you are too far away, you will not kill people. So 40 meters is where you want to be to get those one-shot kills. So get used to that range. Like, if you have to stay on the practice range and practice, just do it. Sebi Gaming, I'll just take them via chat. I'll just keep doing them right now. I think I'll do 2 more. I've got one available right now. And I think I'll do 1 more after that. So, you're all right. You can just post your code replay on the chat and I'll probably get to it. If not now, you can post it in my Discord. And I'll use the ones on the Discord where there's no one in chat. But right now, I have this one. It's a Sigma map. So let's watch this Sigma. On Havana as well. Let me change the titles. There you go. Now watching India. Up next. Chat request. So request if you want. Alright, let's look at this. Where are you, Lendiel? Hey, Washington Justice. Nice. So with Sigma, you really want to play very slow. It's difficult to... Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna fix this. Because I don't think I have it set up in this account. It's... Spectate lock on. Left click. There you go. Yep, that works. DK Saria inspired me to pick up Saria. DK Saria is incredible. He's got the tracking of a god, and he's like, well, I'll just bubble when my Hulk takes me to bubble, and then I'll just kill people, right? That's what he does. He just follows the Hulk's bubbles, or whenever someone requests a bubble, he's like, yeah, you can have the bubble, just get me energy and like kill everyone. But yeah, let's start again. With Sigma, you don't have the power like a Reinhardt to push into the enemy team. What you're really, really good at is holding an angle, right? Maybe main. This is my replay code. I'll look at it in a second. Yep. What you can do is maybe hold an angle, maybe on main, and very slowly push forward and keep doing damage. Put pressure by throwing your arrows, doing damage, right? Play with cover, because you can bounce your balls around if you have to, or you can just stay safe. What you do is you basically slowly push up, and you can test this angle, so your DPS, your other tanks, so everyone can get a flank and kill people, right? That's what you do with Sigma. You very slowly keep applying pressure. He's a spam hero. You play at a mid to long range. I think his range is 15 meters to 20 meters, somewhere around there. So you play here and you shoot, then you move forward and you shoot, then you move forward and you shoot. And you always play as far away as you can, and you keep shooting and you keep shooting until people start dying. That's basically it. You just shoot until people die. If someone tries to get close to you, you've got tools to prevent them from getting value and back away. You rock someone and you back away. You suck and you back away, right? It's fine, we're going main. You usually do hold main with Sig Hog. If you were playing maybe Sig Reinhardt, you would go on enough angle. Sigma can actually do both. But since you're main, you just go here. We are too close here, right? We don't want to get any closer than this. And this is already probably too close. You don't want to be this close to people. You want to be relatively mid-range. You get moved forward, that's unlucky. Don't rock at this range, you're probably gonna die. You get immortality, that's fine. But yeah, you need to be further away. It's both easier to aim, easier to escape, easier to shield. Just be further away. Also shield. When you're that low, just shield for a moment. This is a good shield, but again, we are too close. We are letting them do a lot of damage to us. This is the range you want to be at to begin with. So yeah, too long run read, I can already tell. You're just playing too close. Play further away with Sigma. Actually, before continuing with this, I'm gonna go to the practice range and show you what Sigma Strange actually is, because he's actually got no drop off. Like, literally no drop off. His balls just drop out of existence when they are not in range. So, they should. Like, you should be playing at like long range. Like, look at this. Look how far they go. Right? They don't have a headshot, unluckily, because that would be OPIF. Just bounce around, kill people. They got a pretty good range. Right? The closer you are to someone, the more you expose yourself. So what you want to be is playing as far away as possible at all times. Like, if someone tries to push you, you back out, you put your shield up, you drop it, but you just play at the range you are good at, right? And you keep shooting, just until you get a pick, until your team gets a pick. Sigma is a very controlled hero, where you just control the space, but if someone wants to push you, you have to back out. And what you do backing out is you keep throwing them in, and then your team gets to shoot at them from the sides, right? Because if you go inside, then if they chase you, your team who was previously set up here and here, which was in front of them, it's now on the sides. So Sigma does rely on the team getting value as well, but of course he's also a very good hero to just hold an angle, especially like on defense, because holding is very solid for Sigma. Like, what are they gonna do? If they want to rush you, you just shield, back out, shield, keep backing out, and you just keep shooting them. Let's go back to the replay. Hello, Overwatch? There you go. Okay, let's continue watching. When do you have to press S when holding an angle? Whenever they try to push you. If the line is starting to run towards you, to move towards you, you just hold the S key. So you want to keep the same distance as much as you can from their front line, right? Situational effect? No. You just always want to keep the as much distance as you can. Because again, even when you're holding an angle, if they start to push you and you push back, you are still doing damage to them, and they are also exposing themselves to your teammates. So the way you hold an angle, if I'm on last corner and can't give space anymore, that's the resort. But if you got that far, just put your shield up, spam as much as you can, and your team will have kite. Yeah, you just kite as far back as possible. Kite until you cannot kite anymore. And what you are doing is as you are kiting and you're drawing the enemy towards you, your team has free shots from the sides. So the more you can kite, the more time you're buying your team to get kills, right? And if you kite them for like 20 seconds and your team doesn't get a pick, that's not your fault. You're just spamming and kiting the entire team for 20 seconds. But if you give a team 20 seconds, they will usually get a pick, right? Like, you have a Widow, you have a Tracer, you have a Hog, you have a Sen even, a Bab. All of these guys can get picks. This is a good team to get picks. That's not you. This is you. But yeah, basically just kite their tanks towards you. Especially Broly tanks like Zarya, right? Like Reinhardt. They have to be very close to you. So they will keep trying to get close to you. And what you can do is you can outrange them as you go back, putting pressure on them while keeping the distance, and they will be drawn towards you at the same time. And you're basically buying your DPS and your off tank or your other tank time to get picks and stuff. So yeah, we've been here. Playing too close. Too close. Like, again, you can shoot here from Sigma's range. If you want to shoot, like, if you want to be here and shoot at the soldier, you can be all the way back here. Like, you can hit the soldier from here. You don't have to be here, you don't have to be here, you can be here. You can even be here and hit him with a splash damage. Or this one. Yeah. You're just too close here. Hide behind the payload is fine, but there's a ball behind us. No, that's not behind us. I thought the damage behind you was from the wall, but it was not. This is fine. Take cover, right? We've got a moment to recuperate our health and our shield, and look at that. We bought a lot of time, and our Hog got a pick. I think you're gonna try to rock him. Rock him. Yep, good rock. Kill him. Nice. Keep looking. Like, again, play with cover. Like, with every hero, you can play with cover to... It is very important for tanks. Just play with cover because it gives you time to get health back, to get shields back, to get cooldowns back. So with every tank, cover is very important. Too close to this area. Like this is Zarya's. This is in favor of the Zarya, right? If you are this close, the Zarya's got the high, the advantage on us. But our Rothog is there, so that helps. You want to kill the Mercy? Again, like from this range, if you're here, you can shoot at the Ash. That was just slightly too close, but they're retreating. I mean, slightly too far away, but they are retreating. So again, this is one of those situations where if they are retreating, you can push forward, because the idea is keeping the same distance, right? Sarah's beam, not really far to shoot. Sarah's beam, I believe, is 8 to 10 meters. Sigma's is like 15 to 20. So you really outrange the Zarya. Zarya's beam does have a good distance, but Sigma way outranged Zarya. So, and again, yeah, if she doesn't have a Lucio, she tries to get close to you, you just keep backing out, and she cannot make up for that range difference unless she has a Lucio. And if you get a Zarya, Ryan, and a Lucio chasing after you, then you got 3 people fighting you, which is a single one, and they're not gonna kill you until they reach you, so your entire team has like basically fighting a 5v3 for like 15 seconds. This is fine. Put a shield. If you're worried about someone up there, just put a shield. We have Rogue, but we miss it, that's okay. Just shoot him. He's trying to stall. And I don't mind you being this close against Ball, because Ball also doesn't do that much damage. Like, Ball's range is actually also 15 meters, by the way. He doesn't have drop off until then. You have to rock the ball here. Yep, good rock. You want to kill him now? Unlucky that you didn't kill him. There it is. I'm okay with this. You could be playing further back, but I'm okay with this because you are contesting the payload at the same time. And also they don't have enough people to kill you, so. You can hit that. I don't even know where he is. He's right, he's on the right, yeah. He's on the right, but I didn't know where he was. Just sack it. Or shield it, but your shield's slow, so just sack it. Yep, that's fine. Then turn around and kill. You can kill him as well because you got the range, but you're basically the front line right now, so you want to focus on the front line. Let like your Tracer deal with it. Let your Widow deal with it. Like Tracer coming right now. Well, they trans, we grab. I mean, we trans, they grab. The Rocket dies because he gets purple. Well, maybe worth it here, but I think the fight is lost. We just reset, yep. They use the holds, it's fine. They use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ults. We use 2 ults. So next fight, we use 3 ults, but Widows doesn't count because first it's still active and she just got a pick with it. But ideally, again, we wouldn't have used it, but we still got like 3 ults to their 1. So even though we lost at 5, we only lost at 5 because they pressed Q. Widow's still taking pot shots, but she's probably gonna die. Yeah. So that's an ult wasted. Don't worry, sometimes players just feed. It's not on you. And now that we know that they basically have nothing to counter our Seagull. So just find a target or find 2 targets. Ideally after Zarya has used her bubbles. Just slam them down, kill them, and you'll be fine. Great pick. I will just ult here. Yeah, look at this. You're gonna get all 3 of them. Your shield is full, so you just shield. You Q, press Q, press Q. Your ult is an engagement tool, by the way. Sigma's ult is good when we are engaging and they are together. Right? During the fight, it can also get a lot of value once the fight has broken out and it's very chaotic and people have used their cooldowns. But it's also a really good engagement tool. Because at the very least, if you don't get kills, you are forcing them to use cooldowns. You're costing them health. You are doing damage, right? You are putting them in positions where they will take a lot of damage too, just from your team. I would have ulted at the beginning there. You can still ult, but it's not gonna be as valuable. But yeah, just use it at some point. I would have ulted. You guys still won. We still use 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 ults, and you just swap from Widow. You could have won it just with your ult at the beginning, but it's fine. By the way, you can rock jump up there. Holding ult for Overwatch 2. Man, I hope that game comes out soon. I can't wait for the new mode, like the push the robot mode. Sounds pretty good. Rock jump? Don't do it, it's fine. What I mean is, you know how you can right click with Zarya? Right click jump with Zarya to get to the high ground? You can do the same with Sigma's rock. This is fine, you can push forward, your Baptiste is on payload. So you push forward on the home main angle. Yep, this is fine, this is good. You can even take the high ground if you want. Like, take the high ground. Take the high ground. You can rocket rock jump. Not rocket rock jump. Rocket rock jump, but you can make a super jump with rock, yes. You can also use your balls for the not as good but still pretty decent jump. Rock that. Mr. Rock, that's unlucky. We use trance. By the way, you can sweep the mines with your barrier. Just hold right click onto the barriers. You can kill them all in a second. Save your hog with a shield. Save your hog. Nice. Yeah, we got it. Rock the Bob so he goes down, right? Rock him. I'm fine with this too. Rock is better because it throws him backwards as well. So your team may have more range to play with. She gets nano, she's gonna ult. Imagine, if we had Rock the Bob, now we would have Zac and we could eat the grab. Because she's gonna grab here, like, no doubt. No doubt? Doubt? I'm surprised she didn't grab. And we still have her ult, by the way. It does look like you're saving us for a while too. Good rock, but hits bubble. Just try to survive. You're dead. It's fine. So what did we do there? We are still holding onto our ult. We should use it at some point. Again, the Sigma ult can be a very, very strong engagement tool. So if you see, especially if you see like both supports together, just use it. Fuck them. If you kill both supports, it's a one fight. If you kill one support, still pretty good. We come back. Just don't chase. Instead of chasing him this way, just go this way because he's gonna go that way. Just kill him. Nice. We don't have to shield this yet. We should be using the ult. One of the things you can do with the ult is you can go up, get a look at how people are set up, and then use it. You don't have to use it. It is one of the few ultimates that you don't have to know how they are set up before using it. Because you can get value just by going up, looking at them for a second, and then placing it. That's Ana should die. You can push the Ashe. You can duel the Ashe, by the way, at your range. Take the high ground. Sweep. Sweep the mines. Right click, sweep the mines. Right click, sweep the mines. Nice. That's fine. That's fine. And now go to the front line. You need to get to the front line. Okay, you should jump that. Like, if you should be here spamming them as they come through, right? Forget the ball, let your Warthog deal with the ball. You should be like up here. So that if they want to push, right? You are holding. And if they finally push, you can just back out again. And you're basically playing the main angle, so don't worry about flankers so much. Of course, if you can help, but don't worry about them so much. And just hold the main angle. You can throw rock at the hog while he heals. By the way, ult, look at this, so juicy. Ult, we have to ult at some point. We win this fight. We got a break now. That's a boop. Great rock. Oh no, not now. That fight is so won. Like, there's no one you can even ult. Unfortunate. Don't use your ult for cleanup. You actually use your ult for cleanup, and it's just a lot better to use it as engagement. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. Just know that the ideal moment to use your ult is as the fight is about to go up. So as soon as your team is ready to go up and try to kill them, ult, get them up in the air. Your team can kill them, shoot them up in the air. When they stand down, they are very low health. They have used every cooldown ever, and your team is ready to go, right? Your team is extremely well prepared, and they're like, fuck, I have nothing to do against that. You got the point. You're just trying to get the energy, but we got the point. That's it. Throw rock at the hog if you can. Again, rock has no drop-off range. It can be difficult to throw very long distances, but just if you see a few people here, just aim it high and throw it. Because you're not gonna use it for another 8 seconds, so just use it to see if you can get value out of it. No one's on the payload. No one's on the payload. It's not ideal, but if no one's on the payload, you go to the payload. You have the range to still be effective from the payload. Ideally, your Baptiste will be on the payload. Take back your shield now, right? While you are up in the air after throwing the rock, take back your shield, then you can sweep the mines. I don't know why we sucked there. We had nothing shooting at us. Like, why are we sucking this way? We should be sucking that way, if anything, because the ball is not gonna do that much damage to us, but if they have a sniper here, the sniper will. Well, that's good for us, actually. The trades are good for us because our span is just a little closer. Decent shield. Take the shield back. It's not a shield for spam damage, by the way. Yeah, like, it's gonna get broken immediately for spam damage. Yeah. We have to push. Just push to this cover, right? If you can push to this cover, you can play here, you can shoot at them. Alternatively, you can move this way. You can try to get damage from here. If they are playing here, if they back out, you can move up here and play from here. You get stabbed, that's fine. Just again, the open is not the best. Rock the Bob, rock first. Because if you rock, what you do is you put him out of position. Bob ideally wants to be on the backline, shooting at the backline. If you throw, that's a good rock. Throw the rock, you push him forward. Now he cannot shoot your backline. And your shield is gonna break, but you can wait for 1 second and sack him. 1 second, now sack the Bob. Good job, that's good. Good reaction there. Nothing to complain about. And Bob is out. We've lost our hug, so we probably don't want to overstay our welcome. And we are playing in the open a little bit, so again, cover is good. Okay, Attempt, that would have been an amazing rock if you had hit him. You're hitting with the left leg, so that's pretty street. We can win this. I don't mind using sack to try to push, but if your shield is full, just shield first. Think of the sack as a tool you can use to recharge your shield, right? I had to try, yeah. You had to try it. I'm fine with this, you're just spamming. Drop your shield because it's low and push forward. You can throw a rock there as well, like, if there were 3 people here, you can throw the rock and hope to get someone. Okay, that's a free kill. Nice. Look forward. Shoot, look forward, shoot. Good cover. This is good cover. Shield, nice, we killed the Mercy. Turn around and rock him. You took a little... You can prep the rock and then turn around. You don't have to turn around and then prep the rock. When you are prepping the rock, you have 1 second where you can aim it. So you can start it before you aim it, rather than having to turn around and then prepare the rock. Because you could have stopped him there. We still get the immo and we can probably kill him. Nice. At this point, honestly, I would back out because... No, it's too far back. I was gonna say, if the Seagull is like here, if the window is here, you can shoot through it and do a lot of damage. But it's too far back. And you get killed by the mines. That's so unlucky. I think you just walk backwards into one of the mines. You have to get back fast. And honestly, I would just use my ult. Like, if you're not gonna swap, use your ult to get back fast. because you have to use it. Like, I come here, press Q, go this way. Like, hold on, let me show you. Because you have to get back right now. I will, instead of going main, I will just come this way, right? Right here, press Q, go up in the air, try to get as many people as I can, but then move towards the payload. Because we have to contest. So going main takes too long. And honestly, I would have just swapped to the ball and be like, my ult is not worth it if I can't touch, if my team can't touch. We are touching right now, but the Brigitte dies, and the Bap is not gonna make it. And you're not gonna make it. Oh, Tracer's gonna make it. Ult, ult, ult. Ult and move forwards. You have to ult. It's last fight, it's overtime. Tracer's still touching. You could have touched. I'm gonna say you could have touched. If you had used your ult and gone this way, or use your ult as soon as you got here, you could have touched. Instead, we just end with the, and we have ult, so not ideal. So yeah, definitely the biggest problem I can see with your play right now is your is your Sigma ultimates. Use them more often and use them as engagement tools. Other than that, your ults are the worst in Sigma. Yeah, you can definitely get more value out of them. Other than that, play a bit closer to cover, but I think that's not as important. It's definitely very important, but your ult is a big ult that can get a lot of value. Also play further away, that's the first thing we spoke about. So those two things I think those two things should help a lot. Playing a bit further away, so you... Generally in Overwatch, I think that the further away you can be while still getting the same value, it's better for you. Because you're basically playing with a resource, which is range. So if you're playing Tracer, playing at exactly 13 meters is the most value you are gonna get, right? Because it's where you do the most damage, and heroes like McCree are gonna have a harder time flashing you. Heroes like Rothog do less damage, and like other heroes that have shorter ranges have a more difficult time dealing with you the further away you are. The same applies to Zarya, right? If there's a Zarya here trying to shoot you, but you are here with Sigma and you keep your distance, Zarya is gonna do nothing to you. On the other case, if you play like right here and the Zarya is here, the Zarya can outrange you, can outdamage you. Because heroes, usually the shorter the range they've got, the more damage they do. No. What I mean is that you want to play as further away for your hero as you can. I think you get more value by playing further away, for the furthest away possible for your hero while still being in the drop-off range. So if you have Ashe, right, like I was saying earlier, playing at the 40-meter range is ideal because McCree doesn't get much value against you. You may get Bastion doesn't get much value against you. Soldier doesn't get as much value against you, right? 40 meters is ideal because you still get full damage, but they have to move closer to do damage, to do the same damage to you. If you're playing with McCree, playing at like 15 to 20 meters range is ideal, because again, you have no drop-off at that range, but maybe if there's a Reaper, then the Reaper can come up to you, as closer and kill you. So if you are melee with a Reaper, then you can just have a problem, right? So it's not that I think that playing further away in general is better. I think that, like, it's not that with any composition you'll be better by playing the furthest away possible, very far away. What I think is that with each hero, you're playing ideally by playing as far away as you can within your range. For example, D.Va, right? D.Va is another example. D.Va's drop-off is 10 meters. D.Va's drop-off range is actually very high. And a lot of people think you have to be in melee, like in melee range to do damage with D.Va. But that's not true. D.Va's drop is actually 10 meters. So you can play on the high ground and shoot at like every low ground in the game, and you will do full damage. There's a bit of spread because it's a shotgun pattern, but if it's like a tank, you will still hit every pellet. So with D.Va, ideally, you want to play at like 10 meters. It's also the M range. So the further away you can be, the better. With D.Va, if you are playing at 10 meters, like this is a roto, right? If you are playing at 10 meters, oh, I think I just took a screenshot by accident. So what I mean is that D.Va is clearly not a spam hero, right? But if with D.Va you're playing at 10 meters, let's just say this is 10 meters, I believe it's around the 10 meters. Rothor's damage is not as good on 10 meters that it's like 5 meters, right? If you play 5 meters, Rothor can just left click you and do a lot of damage. If you play 10 meters, then Rothor's damage drops off a lot, but D.Va does the same damage. So by playing at 10 meters rather than 5, what you're doing is you are effectively getting more value out of your shots than they are, because you are at a range that you can still play at, but it's worse for them. So by playing as far away as you can within your drop-off, what you manage to do is you are abusing that range advantage against heroes that have lower range. I hope I explained that properly. It is a difficult concept to understand. And especially when I just yell words at the mic. That's what I mean when I say that Sigma doesn't have any drop-off. So between playing at like 5 meters and playing at like 15 meters, you have a whole 10 meters to do damage. Not difficult. I didn't mean it's a concept difficult to understand. I know most people can get it, the concept. I'm not sure I am explaining it simple enough. But yeah, Sigma, the same thing, right? 5 meters, 15 meters. If you have a Diva, playing through a champion, you do a matchup. Yeah, that's pretty much in general. Like Sigma, 15 meters. If you have a Diva at 15 meters, she does nothing to you, so you can outrange her. If you have a Diva at 5 meters, then she's doing damage within her range. So you are not abusing your range advantage against the Diva. Okay. Maybe a bit difficult to execute all the time, but I think it was understandable. Yeah, it's not always like, you cannot always play at the ideal range. Like, you are never going to play at exactly 40 meters with Ashe. You're never going to be playing at exactly 15 to, I think it's 22 meters for Sigma. I don't know if it was reduced. I think it was reduced at one point. But you're never going to be playing at exactly that range. But you can play a little bit closer. Like, instead of 15, play at 14. So you've got 1 meter to back off if you want. So it's very difficult to play perfectly. But you can play almost perfectly and still have that little bit of meter to play with, in case someone is slightly far away, in case you're not perfectly memorized the drop-off and all of that. But yeah. They have an Echo. You can actually block a lot of damage from the Echo. Good job dropping the bombs so that they don't damage your shield. At this point, we should probably drop and hold main. Grotho is dead. That's unfortunate. Yep, this is fine. Just drop and hold main at this point. Actually, never mind. I'm glad you're up here. Okay, good job. Now I want to drop and hold main. Because again, now that they're retreating, they have to push into you. And the reason I wanted to hold main is because you can back off. Like, if they're pushing this way, and you're playing here, you can see them, you can shoot at them. And if they start pushing, you can just back out and play here. And you can draw them out of the house, right? Playing here is fine. I don't dislike this. The problem with this is that they are not going to try to push you, right? They're just going to try to push the payload and push whoever's on the low ground. So you're not drawing them in as you should, but you're putting a little bit of damage from up here, and you're protecting your DPS, so it's still fine. And just know that as soon as the payload starts getting around the corner, you are probably going to have to drop, and if the payload is here, and you cannot drop here anymore because, well, it's just going to wreck you. So yeah, if you're playing up here, your drop is probably here, rather than here, unless you drop early. Because once the payload is here, if you play with the payload, they are just going to walk up and kill you. So I can hold the angle with Soldier, drop with payload moves, whatever idea. I'm fine with that. Yep. You drop, this is fine. Like, again, the payload's already here, so we don't want to be here anymore. If we win the fight, then we can move here. But because, like, the thing with this is, of course, you have more cover than just this. But this is fine. You just play spam, let's look at you closer. Use the cover. Our shield is broken, so we use the cover. Be careful because Hog can hook you through your sack. So, yeah, that's why I want you to be careful, but... Your shield is broken, so don't play it out yet. Just play with the cover. Play defensive. That's fine. Decent rogue. Just keep doing damage. Now you got your shield, you should shield. Always, if you got sack and shield, always try to use shield first, because what the sack does, it gives you time to regen your shield. Of course, this doesn't apply if you got a Reaper, in front of your face, or if you've got like people literally in front of your face. But what you're doing here is you are trying to block damage from a Hammond, and the hook is gonna get through the thing as well. But you got lucky that it didn't hit you. That's a fine shield. Not ideal, but it's fine. Like, if it was straight, it'd be a little bit better, because it covers a little bit more angle, but it's still fine. Play with cover now, because we don't have shield and we don't have sack. So we are low on resources right now. When you're low on resources, you have to play safe, because Sigma is a hero that really, really relies on his cooldowns and his resources, right? He relies on the shield, he relies on the sack, he relies on his cell. So we are low, we have to play defensive for a little bit. Like, we cannot go out with a 100 HP shield. What I would have done is, because we have a window here, I have just played here, right? I would have moved here, or even moved here, and maybe taken shots from here. Let our DPS, our Baptiste, like our Soldier, even our Tracer do damage, and I just hold this. So long as played on cap, it's probably easier to get a fight win if you play defensive, because you have no shield and you have no resources yet. But now you got sack, so it's okay, because again, sack gives you time to recover shield. I like this cover as well. You push a little forward, but it's okay because their team is dead. That's unfortunate, but you can kill them. It's only the DPS. Good rogue, good kill. Turn around, you have full shield, just... Oh! Flash them first. You walk into a mine. And you died. Right click the mines first. Before doing anything else, because you can get booped easy into them. Turn around, right click, get the mines out of the way. It's very easy for you, all you have to do is hold right click. What ultimates can you sack? Anything that D.Va... Do you know the one that D.Va can sack? It works the same way. I will go... Remind me after the game is over, and we'll go to the training range. Actually, to the hero gallery, and I'll tell you one by one. They got payload, it's a lost fight, we retreat. I mean, it's not a lost fight, but... Like... Their spawn is here now, so we should go back. It's basically any projectile. Yeah, any projectile. And then it hits him as well. It's only like lasers and stuff like that, and B. But we can just go one by one. You're playing too close here. And you should be playing backwards, like at your range. Here. Or even here. Your body is being pushed by the card. Okay, the team is won the fight. The team's maybe won the fight. Okay, he's dead. Flash the mice, nice. Recall your shield. Oh, it got broken. Never mind. Broke the echo. It's greedy. Let's call it ambitious. But it's fine. Again, you're not likely to need it for another 8 seconds because the fight is over, so I'm fine with it. Like, I'm fine with you throwing a greedy rogue if it's not gonna be used during the fight. Because, hey, you may just get value out of it. I would just like ult here. Shield, first things first. If you're gonna be open, you need to have your shield. Very greedy. Would have been the shot of the century. Man, I got one of those hitting the echo as well. Hitting a Pharah as well. They're pretty sweet. When you hit one of those rogues, it's usually like, man, that's sweet. By the way, they use emo, so it's the best time to use your ult. Because they're all gonna group up on top of the emo. So I would just pop my ult right here. Pop my ult, like literally. You can go above the thing. You can put your shield right in the air. You can go above the thing. You can definitely get so much value out of this. Shield, Q, Q, press Q, press Q, press Q. We don't press Q ever. We should have pressed Q already. Look at this! Look at it's so juicy. I think it's too late now, but you can still do it. I believe in you. You can also deny a lot of the value from the echo by using your ult. Rock him. Rock. 2 whole hogs, huh? That's fun. You didn't get the mini, that's fine. You went back together. Throw rock. If you can get anyone here, it can be a lot of value. I'm not against this. This is good. We could have used it a lot earlier, though. But I'm fine with this. And, okay, yeah, you're very close to Roadhog. Don't go in the open. Like, when you use your ult, go back and try to hide behind something. Let's look at it again. We survived this. This is fine, right? We're coming out. Coming out, we want to use our ult. So we put the shield up in the air. Put the shield up in the air. We just aim for a second up, get the shield, and then we do this. You go up and you fly behind this cover, right? Because once you press the left click, it happens immediately. You don't have to do anything else. So you can go here, you can poke from here, but it's very difficult to shoot you behind cover. You go up without a shield, by the way, you should put your shield up. You get a bunch of people, which is really good, but instead of going backwards, you go forwards. You just move a little bit, you should be going back, because again, the further you are, the harder it is for them to shoot you. And you get hooked, which is unfortunate. You could have won that fight if you had put your shield up to block the hook. Something you can do is aim your shield up in the air, right? And just play behind it, because it's covered, right? Your shield's probably gonna get broken, but you can probably get your ult off. And ideally, you just put your shield up, then run away. You can do both. So your ult there got cancelled because you didn't put a shield up. So throwing your ults, yeah, but you're doing good. You're not doing bad. Your ults have been the worst part for sure. Honestly, drop your shield and suck. Because I think that's your best chance right now. Also, something to note is that McCree's ultimate actually fires. Never mind, he's swinging backwards. You just forget it. Great hug. I was gonna say, McCree's ultimate goes from like, I believe it goes from right to left. So what you can do is you can, if he's looking at your entire team, go to sidestep hook is coming. But yeah, sidestep. What I was gonna say is McCree's ult basically goes this way. So what you can do is you can drop your shield, and you can suck the damage, and then you can put your shield here so that the team doesn't die. Because you can actually suck the damage because he's gonna go shoot at you first if you come this way. Good rock on the healing Baptiste. On the healing Roadhog, I mean. That's a great rock. Using rock to interrupt cooldowns like that is the best value you're gonna get. Let's go back to look at you. Man, I haven't heard of that before. Entity terminated. That's pretty badass. Wait with a pig, which is unfortunate. Shield the Mercy, shield the Mercy. We didn't shield the Mercy. She was in a very dangerous position, but you could have helped. It was her fault that you died, but you didn't do anything about it, is what I mean. That's fine. Recall your shield. Great rock. You didn't interrupt mines, but you can clean them now. Don't walk into it. Oh, dangerous. Also, don't. If you're gonna sack, look backwards. The ball is not shooting at you, but the Roadhog is, and the McCree is. I was gonna say McCree, I didn't know where he was. The McCree is, so look behind you if you're gonna do that, so that you eat the shots actually coming at you. Because the ball wasn't shooting at all. Don't worry about shooting the balls that are far away from you, just spam near the team. That's unfortunate. Shouldn't have dropped, honestly. Like, play here for a moment. Because your team basically just lost your hog. You are gonna die. You just really need to play defensive until your team gets back. So, they're all on the payload. Just play here with your shield, with the cover. Do as much damage as you can. And that's honestly it. This is probably lost at this point. Yep, we go back. We go back, we play this corner right here. Play with the cover, don't waste your shield. Don't waste your shield, nice, yeah. Play with the cover, I like this. Pull behind us, just rock him. Great rock. He's got too far, he's out, so that's fine. This is just outside of your range, you need to take a step forward to kill her. But just putting the shield here is enough to detract her. Your shield is broken, so you play behind cover. I like this. Remember, hook can still get you. But I like this. You're going out and you're absorbing damage while your shield regens, so that's good. You get hook, this is fine. You rock him, throw the rock at him. If you're close to someone like Rocco, throwing the rock is the best way of getting away, because it not only forces them back, but also gives you time to get away. Rock the ball, that's fine, that's unlucky. Take your shield back. Don't let it break, because if you let it break, it takes longer to recharge. So if it's at 10 HP, just tap the right click. Spamming is good, spamming is good. Now it's just a touch range, so we can either hold here and wait for them to push, or we can push ourselves a little bit. Like, going here, like, yeah, see, this is in range. You can shoot at them from here. Not only the rock, but you can actually shoot at them. And you can do damage. Just keep shooting. Why did we stop shooting at them? There's like 3 people here. I don't know if you know that there's 2 people, but I saw the Batiste and Diana at least. Rothok dies, but that's okay because we're on defense. So we usually trading is okay. Not ideal, but okay. Recall your shield so you can clear the mines. Recall your shield so you can clear the mines. Clear the mines. Good enough. Decent sack, but Uranus dead. And you got moved into the mines. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. You can still win this. You're coming back with the ult. I think this was throwing. We'll look at it in a second. He uses ult because he has to. Ult, like immediately already. Press Q. Because your ult also lets you move faster. So what I would do is I would press Q. I get here. I try to get as many people as I can. And then I drop on the high ground. You just have to do it. You can also start the payload by using the ult around it. So it doesn't move as fast. Ult. Why are we not ulting? We should have ulted. Good hit. Still got someone. Again, it goes from left to right on my crease screen, I guess. So it still got Baptiste, which is unfortunate. You can kill him. Unlucky. Just put your shield up and get out. Like, we are too close here. We need to play further away. Also, we should have, like, as soon as the fight started, we should have ulted. It's last fight, and it's 1 minute left. This is late already. You can still get value out of it, but yeah. You end up being too close and you cannot do a lot. Just remember, if you can use your ult to engage, it's good enough. It's a really good ult for engagements. Because you basically force every cooldown out. Especially at lower ranges. At lower ranks, I mean. Good rogue, just throw it out to get value. Remember, take the shield back, you can sack the I don't know why we are ignoring the Rothog. The Rothog can do damage if he's behind you. Right? So you should look at the Rothog and sack the damage he does. Which will not only negate his damage, but also give you shields. Instead, you almost die looking forward. That's unlucky. Still winnable though. I don't actually know if you win or lose this. It looks like it could be winnable. By the way, at this point, got Monkey, got Diva, got something that can come back fast. Are you changing? No. Do change. Like, just come back fast. It's last fight. It's overtime basically. Just we have to get out there. Like, you could have been in the payload right now with Diva or with Monkey. You could have been helping to the fight. Instead, your entire team dies. So of course you don't throw that, but you could have been helping the fight a little bit more. Just go Diva when that happens. So yeah, Too long to read. First, play further away. Let's see if I can make this understandable. Further away. And second, start using your ult as an engagement tool. Try to use it like if you can get their supports, it's the best way of doing it because supports don't usually have a lot of mobility. Like if they have mercy, maybe yes, you can probably still get the mercy. Lucio is the one that's gonna be very difficult to get. But other than that, if you can get the supports, killing the supports gets you kills, wins you fights, right? Killing the supports wins you fights. So if you can try to get the supports, you'll find that a lot of teams will just invest every resource they have into keeping their supports alive. And even if you don't get the kills, then what you can do is you can allow your team to push into them because they have basically expended all of their resources to keep their supports alive, right? So it is not that you have to get value by getting a lot of kills with Sigma's ultimate. The best way of using it is using it early. Early. Because that way what you are doing is you are forcing the enemy team to get as many cooldowns, as they can use to stop, to just not die, right? So play safe, and if you play with your ult, if you do it very early on the fight, like not literally before anything happens, because then you're just not getting value. But as soon as the engagement happens, you can solo ult someone. That's okay, but if they have like a Zarya, if they have Moses Zarya, but like maybe Nano or something like that, it cannot be as good. But yeah, ulting early is really good because not like so early that your team cannot do anything about it, but as soon as the engagement is about to happen, you can ult, you can try to get as many people as you can, and it's usually safer for you when the fight is just starting because you are going to be in that position, right? You can be like, okay, I'm gonna ult from here and I know where I'm gonna go. And I already know what I want to do, and I don't have to panic and I don't have to get close. I can keep my distance, I can ult, I can try to kill people, and then you can get back in the fight. So it will be interrupted less often. Let's go with those two for now. Play at your range and just ult early. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go back to, let me just, as soon as the cursor actually shows up, there it is. Let's go to the hero gallery and I'm gonna show you one by one what you can eat. You cannot eat Nano, you cannot eat Bob, you cannot eat Matrix. You can eat Bastion, like, oh, hold on, you can eat, actually, do I have a color that will be more visible? Let's do bright green. Let's do orange. Now too dark. Blue, too dark. Green, no. White? Let's go with white. No, white's not enough. You can eat the sleep, but you cannot eat the nano. We are talking ultimates, right? Let's do my usual one. So when it comes to, let's listen, I wanted to be visible, but when we're talking ultimates, you can see everyone. Okay. You cannot eat nano, you cannot eat both, you cannot eat the matrix, but you can eat in front of the matrix. Blue. Okay, I'll use blue. You can eat in front of the matrix and take a lot of damage. So let's put a question mark because no, actually I'll just put a no because you cannot actually eat it. But just know that you can get value by eating in front of it. You can eat the passion shots. You cannot eat rally. You cannot eat bomb. You cannot eat meteor strike. You cannot eat copy. You cannot eat blade. You can eat the Hanser arrow. You cannot eat riptire. You cannot eat beat. You can eat the McCree ult. So again, it only works for you. It's not like Diva where you can block for everyone. So you still have to put the shield out for your team. You can eat this. You can eat the blizzard if you eat the little thing that she throws out. Cannot eat this. Cannot eat this. Right? You cannot eat the blight. You cannot eat the coalescence. You cannot eat bongo because it's just something that's put down. You can eat fire ult if she barrages. Eat. You can eat the Reaper ult if he presses his Q and blossoms. You can eat it. You cannot eat Shatter. You can eat the full hog. You cannot eat flags. You can eat Sodiroth. So again, remember that if he shoots at you, you can eat it, but if he shoots at your team, it's not like Matrix, you are not blocking it for everyone. You cannot eat EMP, you cannot eat wall, you can eat the Kamis. Better shoot fire on face. If you have the shield and you have the reaction time, then yes. But consider that if your shield is already out, then you got to withdraw it and you have a 1 second cooldown to put it up again. So if she surprises you, you eat it because you don't have the time to take your shield back and put it in face. But if you know that she's gonna ult and you are keeping your shield and you're watching out for her, then yeah, put your shield up and kill her. But if she surprises you and you're like, shit, I got to react, just put your just eat, basically. You can eat Kamis, you can eat the Pulse Bomb, you cannot eat Widowmaker's ult because what's there to eat? Cannot eat Primal, cannot eat Mines, cannot grab, cannot eat Zenyatta's Transcendence. So, yeah, I cannot see Echo. Let's fix a few of this. Is there any other one that is hard to see? Let's do Symmetra. Any others? I don't think so. That's fine. Okay, so basically, the same goes for D.Va. These are the ones that D.Va can eat as well, because they work the same. They just eat anything that has a projectile or a what could we call it? Like a physical thing to eat, like bullets or whatever. So yeah, let's just go like. There you go. So yeah, these are the ults you can eat with D.Va and Sigma. Now I'm gonna go hydrate, and when I come back, I'll do Sebi Gaming's replay code on Rhine, and that will probably be my last one for the day. But yeah, I'll be right back.